Hey guys, welcome to YDS Competitive World. Are you ready to test your Indian economy knowledge and boost your exam preparation? In this video, we will go through some important MCQs on Indian economy, perfect for state PSCS, SSC, CGL, RRB, NTPC, Group D, and other competitive exams. Without any delay, let's get into the video. Let's start with the first question. Which one of the following is having elastic demand? Electricity, medicines, rice, matchbox. Option A, electricity is the correct answer. Second question, the expenses on advertising is called implicit cost, surplus cost, fixed cost, selling cost. Option D, selling cost is the correct answer. Third question, microeconomics is called income theory, investment theory, price theory, expenditure theory. Option C, price theory is the correct answer. Fourth question, minimum payment to factor of production is called quasi-rent, rent, wages, transfer payment. Option D, transfer payment is the correct answer. Fifth question, a demand curve will not shift when only income changes, when only price of substitute product changes, when there is a change in advertisement expenditure, when only price of commodity changes. Option D, when only price of the commodity changes is the correct answer. Sixth question, from national point of view, which of the following indicates micro approach? Study of sales of mobile phones by BSNL, unemployment among women, per capita income in India, inflation in India. Option A, study of sales of mobile phones by BSNL is the correct answer. Seventh question, the law of demand states from if the price of a good increases, the demand for that good decreases. If the price of a good increases, the demand for that good increases. If the price of a good increases, the quantity demanded of that good decreases. If the price of a good increases, the quantity demanded of that good increases. Option C. If the price of a good increases, the quantity demanded of that good decreases is the correct answer. Eighth question. The National Board for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises meets once every dash months in a year. 2, 6, 3, 9. Option B, 6 is the correct answer. Meets once every 6 months in a year. Ninth question. An economic condition when there is a one buyer and many sellers is called monopoly, oligopoly, monopsony, perfect competition. Option D, perfect competition is the correct answer. 10th question. The Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act was passed in the 2006, 2004, 2008, 2002. Option A, 2006 is the correct answer. 11th question. A market structure which is dominated by only a small number of firms is called perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition. Option C, oligopoly is the correct answer. 12th question. Private ownership of the means of the production is a feature of a dash economy. Capitalist, socialist, mixed, dual. Option A. Capitalist is the correct answer. 13th question. What is the maximum amount of a loan granted by a scheduled commercial bank that is covered under the Credit Guarantee Fund scheme for micro and small enterprise? 150 lakhs, 100 lakhs, 200 lakhs, 50 lakhs. Option C. 200 lakhs is the correct answer. 14th question. The Swachh Swasth Dash is an initiative to achieve better health outcomes through improved sanitation, increased awareness, and healthy lifestyle. Samagra, Sansra, Sarvatra, Swagra. Option C. Sarvatra is the correct answer. 15th question. Who is called the father of economics? J. M. Keynes, Malthus, Ricardo, Adam Smith. Option D. Adam Smith is the correct answer. 16th question. Which activity is not included in production? Production of wheat by a farmer, production of medicines by a company, services given by a nurse in hospital, service done by a housewife in her own house. Option D. Service done by a housewife in her own house is the correct answer. 17th question. Who propounded dynamic theory of profit? Clerk, Schumpeter, Knight, Havley. Option A. Clerk is the correct answer. 18th question. Rent is a factor payment paid to land, restaurant, building, factory. Option A. Land is the correct answer. 19th question. Economics classifies the man-made instrument of production as organization, capital, equipment, labor. Option B. Capital is the correct answer. Here comes the last question. Capital gains refers to goods which serve as a source of raising further capital, help in the further production of goods, directly go into the satisfaction of human wants, find multiple uses. Option B. Helps in the further production of goods is the correct answer. That's it for today's MCQs on Indian economy. All these questions were taken from previous year's exam papers. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to YDS Competitive World. I will be back with more important questions in the next video. Thank you.